And that is me at age 11. It was taken in 1957. It tells you a lot about my history with this guy because, I watched him play all through my childhood. These are things that I will always remember.
Here's Chuck Bednarik, Pennsylvania's All-American setter. His exploits on the field are well known, and the Eagles are counting on him. Make sure you see this great Eagle team in action in 1949.
The thing that they talk about with Bednarik is that he was the last of the 60-minute men. But what's lost in that is how well he played.
Playing both center and linebacker, Chuck Bednarik earned all NFL honors 6 times during his 14-year career. Number 60 had many jobs on the field, but it was off of it that his hard-working reputation was cemented.
Back in those days, even the top players, even the players that were making a little bit of money, weren't making enough to support a full family, so they had to have part-time jobs. Practice would be over at 12:30, 1 o'clock. He would drive to the office, put on a coat and tie, and go around and sell concrete. That was what he did throughout his career, so he became Concrete Charlie.
It was the perfect nickname for a player who took pride in hitting his opponents like a ton of bricks.
This is the way you go after him. You're frothing from the mouth. And you say, get him, get him. And you get into that sort of a cannibalistic feeling. All you want to do is go out there and, like I say, you just want to kill somebody. Not mean you're going to put him in the ground after, but you just want to kill a guy.
In 1960, Bednarik introduced the ground to Giants halfback Frank Gifford in what would become one of the Eagle linebacker's signature plays.
Gifford swings out of the backfield. As soon as he caught the ball, I rammed him. I rammed him good.
Tom Brookshire, I thought, had a really good description of it. He said it was a crack. He said it sounded like an axe splitting a piece of wood. He said when Frank went down, he said, I really thought that he might be dead. Gifford was totally unconscious when he was taken from the field.
Later in that same season of 1960, Bednarik led the Eagles to the NFL championship game. In his 12th year, the last of the 60-minute men played nearly every snap to help hand Vince Lombardi his only playoff loss.
Here's the oldest player on the field, the oldest player on both squads, played 139 of the 142 plays. And at the end, he's the guy that makes the tackle that ends the game.
Mark Starr has just one more chance. He throws a short pass to Jim Taylor. Taylor brings the crowd to its feet as he nearly gets loose, but Chuck Bednarik grabs him on the 10, and that's the end of the line.
I was there in the end zone at Franklin Field, watching him tackle Jim Taylor right in front of me. That's your legend. That's Roy Hobbs stuff right there. And that's Chuck Bednarik. His true accomplishments are larger than the legend that has grown up. He was everything that people thought he was in 1960, and then some.